LSU versus Florida. We got number 3 going in motion. Chris Hilton Jr. It's the first time he's going to be targeted in this game. QB drops back, finds him, deep ball. He jumps early and it goes down. And then defenseman says, "In your face." This breakdown is brought to you by Mountain Dew. And then he's upset about it. Let's take a look. He's running. He jumps just way too early. He's coming down and the ball's not even there yet. I don't even know if he needed to jump, and that's what the coach is saying. Brian Kelly says, "Why do you keep jumping? I told you to stay on your feet. Don't walk away from me. You better be coachable. Who the do you think you are?" And a lot of people saw that and they were like, "Damn, that's harsh. That's mean. You better be coachable. Who do you think you are?" But I was just very intrigued by the first 2 sentences. Why do you keep jumping? I told you to stay on your feet. Why do you keep jumping? Why do you keep jumping? So I had to go back in the footage of Hilton Jr. Is he a jumper? He got a case of the jumps. Now he had an ankle injury, bone bruise, sprained ankle. It was very interesting. They couldn't really they were like, "We don't know. It's a confusing injury." So he missed a lot of the season. He came back in the Alabama game and I think he got 2 targets. This is the first one, and the ball goes nowhere near him because it got batted at the line of scrimmage. Bam, right off the finger there. So he's on the ground. No jumping there. The next ball, we're going to roll out, find him, and he dives for it. And I think that's a play to run it out to the sideline, and he's just like, yeah, okay. And Brian Kelly throws the hands on the hips and shakes his head. And maybe he's saying, stay on your feet, just keep running. Don't slow down to dive, and maybe you can catch that in stride as you run out the sideline if you're full sprint the whole way. I don't know, I don't know, but he left his feet. Let's go to the next game. They're playing Texas A&M. They're up 10-7, and he's actually going to get a bunch of looks in this game. And the first one he gets is a deep ball that he jumps too early and doesn't catch it. So our guy might be a jumper. Look, that's when he's his highest and the ball's nowhere there and he's coming down and then the ball is there. So yeah, that was a bad jump. Okay, they keep throwing it to him. He's going to get just in the flat here and catches it. But if you noticed, he jumped to catch that ball. His feet were not on the ground. No one was around him. Ground those feet, catch, turn, and run. They're going to go back to him a little bit later. Very similar play. Leaves his feet again. Doesn't catch it. Brian Kelly's like, duh. Why? And then this one, they're going to find him on the sideline again. And again, he jumps and just a mistimed jump. He's just early. And he walks back and he's like, okay, my bad, I guess. Or maybe he doesn't know it's his bad. If he just keeps running straight, he probably can get the PI call. But he jumps up. And again, he's at the peak of his jump here. And then the ball comes, I don't know, and he's on the sideline. You can see Brian Kelly come up to him here. We don't see his lips. We don't see what he's saying, but I'm going to guess he's saying, hey man, let's stop jumping. Stay on your feet. Be coachable. Maybe. Later on in that game, in the fourth quarter, they throw to him again, and this is the next look after all those jumps, and look at that. He catches it on the ground. He's in motion. He's running, gets some yards after the catch. Boom. Beautiful. He's coachable. Coach told him, don't jump. Next time, he didn't jump, so he's feeling good. Look, I coached the hell out of him, but now he's upset because the first ball that goes his way in the next game is the one we opened the video with where he leaves his feet, mistimes his jump, and he says, why do you keep jumping? I told you to stay on your feet. Don't walk away from me. You better be coachable. Who the do you think you are? So let's see how the rest of this game played out. It's tied 10-10 in the third, and they're going to give him some more looks. Not that many. This is a deep ball and stays on his feet, doesn't jump, overthrew him. Way too deep. The next one, play action, drops back, running back picks up the block nicely, and he jumps for that one. But that's a bad throw. Defender was there. Although, he does slow down a ton while he's looking for the ball. But, yeah, that's not on him at all. But he just jumps. He does jump. But I don't think, He's trying to break up the play, if anything, there. And then they look for him again deep, and they're excited because they have him. He doesn't jump. Oh, but he doesn't catch, and he slides into the bush, and he's upset about overthrown. QB says, no, dude, that was a pretty good spot. And I think right there is where his arms are at their most extended. Like that, I think he's just early again because the ball hits his arms as he starts coming back and bending them, which is a shorter, see, that's shorter. Here is peak reach back here right there. So I think it's similar to the jumping. His timing is just not great because, yeah, I think that's exactly where QB wanted to put the ball. Back of the end zone, grab it. Get that knee down right there, and we're in. It did not happen. And thus concludes the breakdown about the jumping receiver. It was brought to you by Mountain Dew. Thank you to them. The mountain is calling, and you should answer. Grab your friends, grab an ice-cold pack of Mountain Dew wherever refreshing beverages are sold, and do the do. And also, check out Blitzball Battle 5. Me and Jake are playing. No, it's this way. It's this way, Jimmy. We're playing. We're up. We got to redeem ourselves. I hit really well in game 2. No one got me out, basically. Don't check the stats.
Jimmy with a total of 5 hits in BB4. Already has 4 hits. Wow. Holy shit! He did it! Have your moment, James. Welcome back to the warehouse.
Maybe it happens again our second game. Maybe no one gets me out. Tune in.